Hello friends, namaste. Welcome to week 1 of your yoga and mindfulness journey here on my YouTube channel. This is week 1. We're focusing on the physical body, focusing on using sensation as our anchor into the present moment. So this is going to be a mini yin asana class. Just wanting to put our mindfulness practices and apply those to our asana practice. So it's just a mini practice. You're welcome to pause the video to stay in the poses longer. And yeah, we're just going to go ahead and get started. So go ahead and just start in a comfortable seat. You might sit up on a little pillow or folded blanket like I am to just help the spine sit a little bit taller, more easily. And then you might close the eyes down, just rest the hands somewhere comfortably on the lap, and take a few breaths as you begin to drop in. Maybe you let out a couple of audible sighs. Breathing deeply down into your belly. Releasing tension with each exhalation. Feeling the earth beneath you. Noticing the sounds around you. And starting to follow the flow of the breath down to the navel. And back out through the nose. For a moment, just focusing on the sensation of the breath moving the body. With your eyes closed, inhale, just reach the arms wide and high. Deep breath in. Exhale, let the palms kiss. Draw your thumbs down to your sternum. Gently bowing the head here. Taking another deep breath in. And as you exhale, go ahead and open the eyes, release the hands. We'll come into our first pose. So we're focusing on the legs for this particular yin class. You could stay sitting up on top of something if you'd like. Otherwise, take the feet wide, maybe not as wide as you normally can go. So find your edge, something not too strong, not too, but challenging just enough. And you want to be able to relax into it. So shouldn't be so strong that your muscles are just kind of gripping and holding on. You might use a prop. You can pause the video. I'm using a bolster. I like to rest my forearms on the bolster, but you could also use this as support for the head. You could use blocks, you could use cushions. Be creative, no props required. Relax your feet, relax your legs, hinge forward, find your edge. Make any final little adjustments so that you can become still. Maybe taking a deep breath in and a long breath out as you arrive in stillness. We're going to be holding each pose for about 10 breaths. So let's just start by focusing on the sensation of the breath. And invite the breath down deeper, maybe down into your lower belly, or all the way down into the hips, all the way down into the legs. And just noticing how the body gently moves with the breath. Whole body is yielding down toward the earth. Noticing if you can feel the breath down in your hips, down in your pelvis, in the backs of the legs, the inner thighs. Feeling that gentle expansion and contraction of the belly, of the rib cage. You might even feel your shoulder blades gently separating with your inhalations, feeling your breath in your back body. Taking a final breath here. Remember, you can feel free to pause this video if you want to stay a little bit longer. Slowly start to rise up. Shift aside any props that you may have been using. Take the hands into the joints. Place your feet on the ground. And then just gently windshield wipe your knees side to side a few times. Okay, and then we're going to come onto all fours. Inhale, extend your right leg back. Exhale, step between your hands. Coming into a baby dragon. We're going to keep our hands down on the ground. Let the hips sink forward and down. You can relax the head down here or keep the neck extended. Staying here for about 10 breaths. This time, might you begin by bringing your attention, focusing your attention on wherever you feel the strongest sensations. So for me, I feel it in the front of my left hip flexors. So we're going to laser our focus into that point, become real curious of that point of strong sensation. And just observe that sensation. Notice any shifts. Notice if it gets stronger or maybe it dissipates over time. Just observe and feel and breathe. If that sensation feels quite strong, you might invite your breath down into those areas. And now might you switch your attention, your focus, to a point where you feel very subtle, if any, sensation at all. Maybe the top of that right foot, the skin on your face. Take a moment to dial all of your attention into that subtle sensation. Take your last breath here. Slowly shift the hips back, come back through your tabletop. Find a little bit of intuitive flow here, or maybe you come to a child's pose. Listen to your body. Take one more breath of free, intuitive movement. And we'll come back to our tabletop. Inhale the left leg back. Exhale, step it forward. Baby dragon. Now let's see this time, can we divide our attention equally between the strong sensation, the strong S sensation that you're feeling, simultaneously with a subtle sensation. And see if you can hold both of these in your focus equally. And just observe, just notice, become curious. Feeling both strong sensation and subtle sensations simultaneously. You might even hop back and forth, paying attention to that subtle sensation for a breath and then the strong sensation. And just playing around with these opposite sensations. Taking one final cycle of breath here. Slowly start to shift your hips back, release that left leg. Child's pose, or maybe you find some gentle intuitive movement again. And then when you're ready, begin to transition onto your back. You might hug your knees in and just give yourself a little bit of a massage. Maybe roll out the ankles. Again, a moment for some free movement. Just listening to your body, noticing what it needs, listening to what it's communicating to you in this moment, becoming mindful of that body wisdom. And then go ahead and release your left foot to the earth. Inhale your right leg up high. Walk your hands up your leg. You can also use a strap on the ball of the foot. You can relax your ankle here. Try to keep the shoulder blades down on the ground. Maybe extend your left leg out long. And now observe sensations in the back of your right leg. As you're breathing in, feel the breath creating more space in the back of the leg. As you're breathing out, feel the back of the leg soften just a little bit more, each exhalation. A couple more breaths here. Deep breath in, long breath out. Plant the left foot if you extended that leg. Flex your right foot, inhale. Press your heel away from you. Exhale, cross your ankle over the top of your left thigh. You can stay here for a moment, observing sensations, just residual sensations in the back of that leg. And when things feel ready to go, we're going to peel off of the left toe, interlace your hands, bring them behind your left thigh. Right elbow might gently press the inside of that right thigh open. You can keep your feet a little bit active to protect the joints if you'd like, especially if you have any knee sensitivities. You can also just lightly spread the toes, keep them a little active. And then breathing here. Maybe you focus on the sensation of the breath. If that really resonated with you, maybe you focus on seeing if you can feel the breath down and into that outer right hip, outer right leg. Maybe you focus on strong sensations again. So choose this time something that felt easier to focus on that we've already explored. Close the eyes down. And you can find a little gentle movement here if you'd like as well. Again, listen to that intuitive body wisdom that is equally a part of our practice here in cultivating mindfulness of the body, noticing what it's communicating to us, what it needs, and responding accordingly. And a final breath here. Exhaling to release left foot, release your right foot. You can pause here, finding stillness in your rebound, or again, listen to your body. Maybe some gentle movement is calling to you. Alrighty, and then we'll plant our right foot, extend your left leg up long, walk your hands up your leg, or maybe use a strap, taking it to the ball of your foot. Relax your ankle, you don't need a point, you don't need a flex. Find a nice stretch in the back of that leg. Maybe extend your right leg out long. And again, choose what felt most interesting to you. What did you like? It felt easiest. Choose one of those focal points. Again, we're using sensation. I like to send my breath, see how far into my body I can feel my breath. So that's what I'm going to focus on. Close the eyes down. Relax your facial muscles and breathe and be still. If you notice you're getting distracted, just noticing is the first step, and then gently guiding your attention back to sensations. Taking a final deep breath in. Exhale, slowly release. Plant that right foot. Or actually, let's inhale, extend your leg up high, flex the foot, then exhale, cross your ankle on top of your right thigh. And just stay here for a moment. You can be still or gently move. Be mindful of what your body is communicating to you. And then when you're ready, coming into your supine pigeon, reclined pigeon, excuse me. Same thing. Maybe keep the toes a little bright to protect the joints. Maybe use your left elbow to gently press your left knee open. Close your eyes. Be with the sensations you're experiencing. And we'll work with distraction while we're here. Anytime you notice the mind wandering off in thought, congratulations, you've noticed. That's step one. Step two is guiding ourselves back to our chosen focal point, so sensations. Checking in with the mind, noticing if we've wandered off in distraction, not worrying about judging, knowing that's the nature of the mind, becoming mindful of that distraction and coming back to the sensations we're experiencing in this present moment. Taking a final deep breath in. Exhale to slowly release. You can find stillness for your rebound or gentle movement, listening to your body. And then go ahead and hug both of your knees in towards your chest. Extend your arms out long. Maybe take cactus arms. Inhale here. Exhale, drop your knees off to the right. Let them relax down. Keep your left shoulder blade grounded. And take a handful of deep belly breaths here. Breathing down into your diaphragm. Take two more. Last one. On an inhale, lift the left knee back up, right knee will follow. And we'll just shift to the other side. Inhale, knees center. Exhale, drop your knees stacked off to the left. Right shoulder blade stays grounded. 3 belly breaths. Breathing down into your diaphragm. Last big breath here. Inhale, right knee comes through center, left knee follows. Maybe you rock and roll up to a seat. If you want to come into Shavasana, you're welcome to pause this video, come into a relaxation, or rest a little while longer. But for the purposes of this particular video and the amount of time we have left, we're going to go ahead and end our class. So coming to a final seat. Take a deep breath in, reach up, lift your head, lift your heart, your gaze. Exhale, bring your palms down in front of your heart. Thank your beautiful body here. Let's actually bring our hands to our body, breathing in, breathing out. Thanking our wise body for communicating, staying in communication with us, and setting that intention to just tune in as regularly as possible, become present, listen to the body, use the body as a way to be fully present through our senses, and just really embrace the magic and miracle of this vessel that carries us through life. Thank you for joining me for this asana practice, week 1 of our yoga and mindfulness immersion here on my channel. Thank you so much for joining me again. If you aren't already, feel free to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you again for the next practice. Namaste.